Hello everybody and welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. Today we have some of the biggest announcements in Wuthering Waves history. We just got some 1.4 patch notes and today we're going to go all over them. Now these notes left me really hopeful for the future and I feel like the state of Wuthering Waves has got a lot better. So if you're also excited for some of these new patch notes, make sure to leave a like down below or consider subscribing. But regardless, boys, I'm excited to go give my first time reaction to them. Well, no, I've already seen some of them, so it's not my first time reaction, but I'm going to break it down all for you to make it easy to digress and you can understand what to expect in the upcoming update. As I'm sure you are all already aware, coming very soon is going to be the 1.4 update, When the Night Knocks. This is going to feature characters like Camilla, who is going to be one of the featured characters along with this little mouse character. I don't know. I'm pretty excited for it, to be honest. I love the banner art already, but what we're more focusing on today is going to be this Wuthering Waves developer message. This is what we are looking for here. This is possibly their greatest update yet with some of the things they announced. The first of which being a new combat mechanism, which, to be honest, you don't usually see in gacha games. A lot of these gacha games like to stick to the same combat ideals that structure their game from the very beginning. But this game is kind of going out of the box. They're making a new combat mechanism called the Dreamlink, which I think is super cool. Essentially, what it is all your energy between your resonators is going to synergize together, and you're going to do like a huge ultimate attack where all your resonators come together and attack as a 3-pair. I think the animations are super dope. I like the name Dreamlink. I'm excited to use this on my own account. And honestly, boys, I think this is big. I think this looks super cool. It reminds me of some other games I've played before. I'm going to be interested to see how it kind of integrates into the Wuthering Waves combat and how we have to meet the requirements to activate it. But as for right now, all we really have is the animations. But regardless, I still think it looks pretty cool. The next thing we're going to be getting is the Overdrive Combat Illusive Sprint. In the main event, version 1.4, you can pick up something called the White Cat's Blessing, which allows you to go into Elusive Sprint state, which increases your movement speed. Basically, you just run faster. And the character Lumi, who is the mouse character, you can see her on the bottom here. She is going to be a resonator who kind of has a similar ability, which allows her to move faster. Basically, it's just going to be nicer for the overworld. You're going to be able to sprint faster, get to places faster. Everything's going to be faster with Lumi and some of these little white claws, which you can see the resonator picking up there. I think that's going to be super cool. I love when they make overworld traveling easier. To be honest, I already think this game has done a great job of that with stuff like the Infinity Sprint, and the wall climbing is also very easy in this game. So this is just another addition to the overworld exploration aspect. Next up, we're getting something pretty cool. Boys, we are getting something called weapon projecting. Now, this is a system that I've wanted to see implemented in a lot of different gachas, and I'm happy to see it coming to Wuthering Waves. Essentially, what it is you can just add weapon skins to your normal weapons while still maintaining the bonuses from the weapons you already have. So, for example, on my Jinchi, I have a Lustrous Razor, but if I want, I can use Lustrous Razor, maintain all the benefits of the attack percent, the base attack, and the passive, but I can use the Discord as a weapon skin. Not a good example because I'm not a big fan of this weapon skin, but you guys get the idea here. I think this is a super cool system because there's lots of characters that just have terrible looking weapons. Like, for example, I really don't like the Cosmic Ripples look on my Yinlin at all, but I'd love to use a different weapon skin on her and kind of match and pick. That's just something I like to do. I think that's super fun, and I'm happy to see it coming to this game. I think it's going to make a lot of people fall in love with some of the older weapon skins again and allow for a lot more creative freedom. So I think this is super cool. I think Genshin Star Rail, start taking notes here. I want to see this in those games as well. Next up, we're going to get leveling related optimizations, double rewards, step-by-step echo upgrades. So to enhance our long-term game experience, version 1.4 will introduce a series of leveling related optimizations as a part of an ongoing project in this update. First one being, you'll be able to fast travel directly to any of the tactic suppressions or boss challenges on the map. That one's pretty simple. You can click M, and instead of having to teleport, for example, here, and then sprint all the way over to Crownless, you'll be able to teleport directly to Crownless. I think that's a great change. It's going to make the daily grind a little bit easier for everybody. Because let's be real, the daily grind in WUWA comparatively to other games is not great. I think WUWA is probably like 10 to 20 minutes, where something like Star Rail or another game is more like 4 to 5-ish. And I think that's kind of a problem because you don't want to be doing 10 to 20 minutes of daily grinding every day. That's just me personally. Additionally, you'll have the options to spend double the waves plates to earn double the rewards, kind of similar to a condensed resin in Genshin Impact, which again is another great system. It's just going to speed up the daily grind a little bit faster, which I think is great just because, you know, you don't want to be doing that all day, all night. So you get a little bit faster. Great stuff. Also, they're adding a convenient new echoing level cap system where you can select what level you want to level your echo to, and it will automatically upgrade to that level. I think that was a Star Rail system originally, but hey, I love to see it in this game too, because sometimes you want to auto select, but you don't want to take everything to the max level. You only want to take it to a certain level. Well, you can do that now. I think this is a great system. Another good addition to the game. Also, a couple additional little things, not gigantic things, but they are good additions nonetheless. When you enter the game, you're going to see a little flash up telling you your current wave play amount. Just a little pop-up when you enter the game. Nothing too gigantic there. Secondly, whenever you capture an echo, you're going to be able to see its substats immediately. So you're going to know upon getting it if it's complete trash or a god relic. Not relic, echo. Oops. Playing too much Star Rail recently. Anyways, yeah, that's about it for our current 1.4 update of Wuthering Waves. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. I personally think that 1.4 will be one of their greatest updates, introducing characters like Camilla, along with all these other changes. I think it's going to be super fun, but I'd love to hear any of your thoughts. And for today, that's going to be all for me. And I'm going to see you all in the next one. Peace.